Steve Carell has often starred as a lonely schmuck, the kind of guy who either loses the girl or never gets the girl in the first place. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World is the first time, however, the apocalypse is thrown into this familiar mix, and the results are heart-wrenching, humorous, and thought-provoking. Seeking a Friend stars Carell as a 40-something who has a dead-end job, a wife who recently left him, and an asteroid headed straight for Earth. In 3 weeks, the asteroid will destroy every living thing on the planet, and the human population is acting accordingly. Couples are swinging, parties are raging, and as the end date grows closer, riots break out. Actions no longer have consequences. Carell decides that he wants something meaningful to occur during his last month alive, and embarks on a journey to find his high school sweetheart. Keira Knightley, who plays a neighbor Carell just recently met, joins him, and they travel together across the country. The film is being sold as a comedy, which makes sense given its lead performer, supporting cast, which includes Patton Oswalt, Rob Hubel, and everyone else you love, and handful of excellent comic set pieces. The funniest part of the film occurs in a TGI Fridays-esque restaurant called Friendly's, where orgies take the place of riots, and a hippie mentality reigns. TJ Miller gives an especially inspired appearance as a worker at Friendly's, delivering his lines with a gleeful cheer missing from the rest of the film. Because this movie is not a comedy. Seeking a Friend is a drama with comedy dressings, a meditation on our inevitable death, and questioning whom exactly we want to spend it with. Keira Knightley's performance here is breathtaking, and Carell nearly matches her. Through their performances, the true message of the film is apparent. When that end does come, when that asteroid is headed straight for us and we hear the sonic boom and have mere seconds left in our lives, we don't want that last breath we hear to be our own. So I would ask you what you thought of the movie, but I think I know at least kind of, because like in the last scene, I'm just weeping.
Absolutely.
Credits roll, I stand up, I look behind, and you're there too.
Covered in tears. I think the mark of a truly great movie is it leaves you completely disoriented when you're out. It absolutely affected my whole day. The way I treated other people, it still affects me. I think about it all the time. I think it's one of the best movies you could see this year.
Yeah. What do you think were some of the best things about it?
Oh my God, it's hard to say. All the humor, it was just riddled with this lighthearted approach to our mortality, which is something that everyone does think about, you know?
Right. Because, you see a lot of movies like there's Melancholia, and there's plenty of movies about death that are very dreary, because death, is, but
dreary.
I think it's smart to take this more comedic approach, take a lighthearted approach to it, because comedy gets you more involved in it. So you like Carell and Keira Knightley more because you're like, oh, they're funny. They're like me. They're like relatable people. Right. And then the end comes and you're like, oh God, they're like me. And that's not a good thing anymore.
Right. Also, I think the humor of it all made you feel the nothingness of life even more. Yeah. That it could be taken so lightly.
Yeah, I agree.
That every piece of our existence is it can be taken away like that. And there's nothing anyone can do.
Super emotional. All right.
Very emotional.
You can check out more reviews and interviews from Price of Admission by going to our YouTube page, including Kayla's interview with the director of the film. You can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter. While you're visiting, why not tell us what you thought of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World? Also, tell us about some of your other favorite apocalyptic movies. Thanks for watching.